The PSA Dagger movie. What you are about to watch is 4,000 rounds of 9mm 124 grain standard pressure full metal jacket ammunition fired through a Palmetto State Armory dagger. The magazines used in this test were Glock OEM and Magpul magazines, to which we had no issues with any source of feed during this video. This video was recorded over the course of 1 month, and the purpose of this video is to give you an objective third-party take on the capabilities of the PSA Dagger. Everything purchased in the video I bought myself. No affiliations were going to be used at all in this video, other than a Safariland link down below if you need a holster. And please donate to the ammunition fund, as I did burn a ton of ammunition out of my own money in my own pocket for this test. Thank you for supporting. Hit the like button and enjoy the PSA Dagger movie. That is okay. The gun is broken. The gun is broken. The magazine release, as you can see there, the gun is dead. Okay. Oh. Were Magpul. With this. Per. There we go. Moving on. 24 round. Oh my God. These 33 round mags just keep going, dude. Oh. I instant mag number 2 is a mag pull mag. Okay, one missed. Another mag putting here in front of us. For some reason we were to lose this. Ooh. Okay, that was another mag pull mag. Okay, another. Okay, a bit. We will be good. Sure. Oh. Gloves on at this point. I guess I should tell him, oh man, that thing is. Oh, it's getting hot. Yeah, just stay behind the 180 from now on, just because of a cook-off, in the event of a cook-off. Woo. Okay, another mag. Here we go. Just worried about a cook off. Not worried, or just being safe. Making sure we're being safe here. Make sure I'm in frame for this other one in case something does happen. Oh God. Okay, and here. Okay. Okay. Go in, man. A little bit of a clench there. Okay. Okay. Yep. Hot. Oh. For this part. Woo. Oh, this gun's hot. Oh my God. Okay. Woo. Whew. Oh my God. The top, off the top of the gun. Man. Hot, hot. Woo! Finish this up real quick for the shooting. Make sure I'm in frame for the backup. I forgot the crazy concept. These are all Glock OEM. No, one of them is a, I think, no, these are all OEM. Okay. Oh my God, something, I can smell plastic burning or something. Yeah. You smell that? If you've ever purchased a PSA product and expected anything other than failure, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button, guys. Welcome back to the Trench Grenade channel. I am your host, the average PSA Tatiana, the Dagger, burned down enjoyer that your mom said we have at home. Thanks for watching. Guys, today we're already at the 3,000 round mark. Okay, if you want to show them the gun, Today we are going to be going from the 3,000 round mark to the 4,000 round mark. Now, the gun has been lubricated. The front sight is loose because of its own PSA's own doing of not Loctiting their sights on the gun, so that's good. What I anticipate out of today's video is that this front sight is definitely going to jettison itself off the gun. The firing pin is going to break. In my prediction, the firing pin will break at some point within the next 2,000 rounds. We're running a Holosun 507 comp, so hopefully the dot will actually stay on the gun today, unlike last time when it decided to try to walk itself out. Some of that may be physics, or it could be a mounting issue, right? Because it had blue Loctite on it, but when you shoot 1,000 rounds through the gun, weird things happen. As far as ammunition, all these magazines, we've assembled every magazine ever discovered or created by the human race out here. Okay, we have backup magazines, don't worry about those, but I'll just break down what we have. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 33 round Glock OEM, a ton of 17 rounders, 19 rounders, more 17 round Glock OEM, ton of 15 rounders, 27 round Magpul, and everything from this point over is Magpul magazines, or these really trashy ETS mags that refuse to die. Guys, you might be thinking to yourself, Trench, this is a lot of stuff. Show them the other stupid gun we bought for them. So, Trench, you might be thinking, Trench, this is a lot of money and this is a lot of ammo that you're about to waste. It is, right? So if you want to support this dumbass project, all you need to do is use the links down below. You can freaking send ammo for the ammo fund, or money for the ammo fund. You can join the Patreon, do whatever you want to do. But if you can't do all that, just hit the like button and share the video with a buddy who either owns a PSA product and is invested, or somebody that said PSA is just as good or isn't, whatever. I'm sure the comments will be good as always. Okay, rules. We are shooting 124 grain AAC. We have a total of 10 light primer strikes on the gun. So, why is that important? Because it's one of two things. Either it's bad hard primers from AAC, or it's this PSA Dagger refusing to pop primers. So, we'll find out today. I anticipate, like I said, the gun killing itself today at probably around the 400 round mark with the firing pin breaking. But that's a lot of talking. I'm going to fill up my magazine pouch here, and we are going to go downrange to about the 20-yard mark, and we're going to start banging that steel. Good? All right, let's get it. Okay, guys, all these magazines, like I said, are going to be Glock OEM magazines. We're going to try to shoot in a rapid fashion. That way we can actually test the gun. So here we go. Okay, first light primer strike of the day. What I'm going to do is do a simple tap rack, and we'll collect up all our broken AAC hopes and dreams at my feet. Okay, got it right here. That is called foreshadowing. Okay, here we go. Okay, mag number 1 down. These are Chicago approved, 1 round Chicago approved magazines here. Woo, okay. Get these extendo, 1 round extendo mags out of the way. Here we go. Okay, she is smoking a little bit, burning off some of that CLP. Yeah, hopefully it's coming across on camera. Hopefully I remember to tighten this light down, or it will be jettisoning itself off the gun here momentarily. All right, here we go. Okay, I think we got one more 33 rounder. We'll go ahead and do some non-dominant, give my hand a break. Okay. Oh my God. Okay. Woo. Moving on to just a bunch of 17 round Glock OEM mags. That was like 6 or so 33 round stick mags. All right. Sorry. 1 round Chicago approved magazine. Oh my goodness. Smoke it a little bit. Okay, gonna leave the gun here. I'm gonna run back to the table and grab for like 30 seconds, 45 seconds have elapsed. We are back and let's go. Okay, light primer strike. Let's find out what it is. I'm going to do a very awkward tap. Rack. Another one. AAC 124 grain. AAC light primer strike. Okay, put it in the dump pouch for later. Here we go. These are all Glock OEM magazines. Malfunction. Okay, malfunction. We'll show them. First malfunction with the gun. That is not a light primer strike. We're at 12 light primer strikes. This is the first malfunction. We'll do a simple tap. Rack. Okay, we're back in the fight. We'll see what happens. Okay, first malfunction on the gun. That was with a Glock OEM, okay? That is with a Glock OEM magazine. No issues, okay? That magazine is perfectly good. Woo. Another Glock OEM. My dot, you want to show them my dot? My dot is completely covered in carbon. That's what I'm looking at. See if the dot is still tight. Oh, okay.
There we go.
Yeah, the dot is completely covered in carbon. Oh, okay, bunch more Glock OEM magazines. Here we go. Click, no bang. Okay, got a click, no bang. Tap. Bellum, 124 grain Bellum. Okay, that is that Turkish Bellum, 124 grain, light primer strike. What I'm thinking is happening, I'm thinking the firing pin on the gun is probably about to die. Let's find out. Okay, another magazine done. That is 13 light primer strikes with Tatiana. 1 malfunction. The malfunction was a failure to feed malfunction. Failure to feed. Oh my gosh.
It's starting to smell bad.
What will die first? Your mind or your body? Whew. I am fatigued. OEM right now. Oh my God. Okay. You can do it. Me? Don't give up. We're counting on you. Oh my goodness. Okay. 4 more for this stretch. Oh, okay. Okay. Couple misses off the left there. That was me. Oh, okay. Got a click, no bang. Tap. STV, 9 mil, obviously 9 mil, light primer strike. Not sure the brand on that one. Okay, STV light primer strike. 14 light primer strike. Click, no bang. Tap, rack. AAC, 124 grain. 14 light primer strikes, AAC, 124 grain. Woo. Another Glock OEM. Woo. Went through that one pretty quick. Okay guys, we are back again. Probably, I don't know, a minute has elapsed. I have completely got the rest of the magazines on my person at this point. These are all Magpul magazines. Here we go. And yes, Magpul, I'm sorry for making fun of your mags. Yes, they actually work. Okay, let's go. Okay, we got 1 round stick mags here from Chicago. Click, no bang. Tap. AAC.
Shocker.
124 grain AAC. 15 light primer strikes, 1 malfunction. Okay, that's 15 light primer strikes and 1 malfunction failure to. Click, no bang, tap, rack, hot. Turkish 124 grain ammo. Turkish, that's 16 light primer strikes, 1 malfunction. All right, here we go, here we go. With my tired hand. Okay, ton of Magpul mags coming up. You want to show them here on my belt. Ton of Magpul coming up. I'm so sorry. Oh, this one's a Glock OEM. So in the mix. All right, here we go. We'll do some one-handed. Non-dominant, see if we get any limp wrist thing. Okay, malfunction, tap, rack, 17, AAC, 124 grain AAC, light primer strike, 17 light primer strike, 1 malfunction. AAC ammo on life support.
Oh my God.
AAC ammo on life support. Here we go. Woo. Okay. Get my right-handed brake again. Okay. One more mag with the left hand. Click, no bang. Tap, rack. Looks like AAC. Shocker, AAC 124 grain light primer strike. 18 light primer strikes, 1 malfunction. AAC ammo on life support today. Anything through this optic is almost completely occluded at this point. We got some Glock OEMs coming up. The next two are Glock OEM. Next three are Glock OEM. Okay, last four mags, all Glock OEMs. Here we go. We have, what, 17 light primer strikes and 1 malfunction failure to feed. Here we go. Glock OEM. Woo! Gun is getting hot right on the last magazine here. Woo! Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go see if we have any. Oh, okay, I'm gonna load up all these light primer strikes in a magazine. I'll show you guys here. This is how many we've had today. Okay, there's 2 more in my pocket. Hold on. 1 more in my pocket that I couldn't grab, but oh, then I dropped 1. But there's a handful. We're gonna load these into a magazine. I'll put this very dirty girl, Tatiana, down for a second, and we'll load these. Look at that. We are back. 3 more magazines. This mag is all gonna be the light primer strikes from today, okay? I think we're around 17 plus 1 malfunction. You guys will know because you're sitting at home watching this on the toilet, and you can keep better count than I can. All right, headshots. The gun is still accurate. All those light primer strikes fired, which it could be the ammo. We'll find out. A lot of AAC, so I think it might be the ammo on those light primer strikes. There's a lot of AAC failing. Okay, here we go. Headshots. Gun is still accurate. Okay, gun is still accurate. Those misses were me. Just wrap them out. Just make sure you okay. Maybe let's see. Okay, maybe not. Maybe it is the. Okay, these are all missing left, which leads me to believe that the dot has shifted 0. Yep. Okay, so something definitely going on there. Those misses were not me. I'm not sure if the dot has loosened up or what the case is. Maybe it loosened up a little bit. We'll find out later, but yeah, I can tell that it was missing left on some of those shots. Okay, so interesting day today. Roughly 17 light primer strikes with the gun. If you want to show them kind of what we're looking like here. 17 light primer strikes with the gun, 1 malfunction, failure to feed. So today, now we are at the 4,000 round mark, right? 4,000 rounds fired through this PSA Dagger, and boy, oh boy, it is, that's not a feature, okay? The slide is locking back. That is, okay. The gun is broken. The gun is broken. The magazine release, as you can see there, the gun is dead. Okay, we have killed Tatiana the Dagger. So for them, they can probably see that. The magazine release is moving around inside. Watch. Here. When we take this apart, the gun's going to fall apart. I don't know if I want to do that, but let's show them.
We can do it.
Just don't
we
show.
can do it at Debrief.
Here, well, here, we'll take it apart and show them. Okay, the magazine. Okay, so here's the upper. You want to show them the upper? That's what we're looking like there. Okay, I'll push this back in. Okay, so tons of carbon, whatever, right? Completely filthy. Got it. But more importantly, the magazine release is broken. Or the slide release, sorry.
Yeah,
not the magazine release. The slide release has decided to fall out of the gun. So I'm going to show them here. This is where it's supposed to be. And the gun is dead. Tatiana, the PSA Dagger. I called it. Did I not call it? I knew it. By the time we got to the 4,000 round mark, the gun would die. So just show them what we got going on here. So the slide release has completely ejectocetoed itself out of the gun. Exactly at the 4,000 round mark, the gun kills itself. I feel that. I can, I relate to you, PSA Dagger. Okay, so PSA, your $400 gun is worth 4,000 rounds of ammo. And that is where it died. We'll show them the slide real quick. We'll do a later debrief with everything that we're talking about here. But as you can see, okay, there's the internal components and the slide release that has completely killed itself, didn't want to be a part of this program anymore. And guess what? It has left the show. So PSA, check your email. Check your email, PSA customer service. I'm going to be calling you, and I already know you guys don't like me very much, but you're about to fix my gun, because guess what? It is unserviceable, if you will. So be looking out for that email, PSA. Guys, if you want to help support the channel by refunding me for all of these bullets that I just fired, 4,000 rounds, plus about $450 for this piece of shit dagger that has finally died, well, if you want to help refund or support monetarily, there'll be links down below. Thanks for supporting. Let me know what your thoughts are on the dagger that tried but could not succeed in its mission of life. Okay, guys, I'm sure there'll be a lot of haters and PSA fanboys in the channel, in the description and the comments down below. Good. Let them know what you actually think, because this is
wild,
hilarious. Okay. PSA, do better. I'll be in your DMs, girl. Okay. Thanks for being here. Like the video, share it with a buddy. Until next time, this will be Trench Grenade, your average Tatiana. Why'd you leave me? Okay, your 13th reason for Tatiana. Okay. Signing out. Cheers. Tatiana, the PSA Dagger, is dead. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Trench Grenade channel. I am your host, the average PSA Dagger torture test enjoyer that your mom said that we have at home. Thanks for watching. Guys, the purpose of today's video is this is going to be a little bit of a longer video as Tatiana, the PSA Dagger, has finally died. I'm going to be breaking it down here in a second and showing you guys all of the failure points and the parts that have literally fallen off the gun. Before I get into that, this has been a very, very expensive test, okay? 4,000 rounds have been burned, 10,000 rounds have been purchased, but I'll talk about that a little bit later. 4,000 rounds have been burned through this gun, as well as purchasing this gun and everything that you see on it, and purchasing this gun and everything you see on it to give you guys a honest look at the PSA Dagger and to see if it will actually function as it is advertised. And guess what? It does not. Spoiler alert. Okay. Today, we're going to be going over the whole 4,000 round journey. I'll be giving you my thoughts. I'll be showing you internal wear parts or internal wear. I'll be talking about the 4 different failure points of the gun over the 4,000 rounds. So it's easy to remember the 4 different points in the 4,000 round and my thought process along the way. Real quick, if you want to help the channel, you can do a few things. You can simply like the video and share the videos with a buddy. That helps out more than you know. You can just link it to your Discord or whatever you got going on, or just be like, hey guys, check out this video. Don't buy the dagger. Watch this first. Another thing you can do is comment down below your thoughts on the process of testing this gun. Okay, you can comment down below on where you thought it was going to fail, etc., and all of that. Okay. And the most important thing you can do is help monetarily, okay? If you want to donate to Nighthawk, who is the one that is going to be editing all this footage. And the reason why you guys are actually seeing the footage that you have been seeing on the channel is because Nighthawk has been spending her time editing. She has a full-time job as well, and she also values her time. So if you want to donate to her directly, I'll leave a link down below where you can leave a monetary donation. I will make sure she receives that, or I'll just buy her more jewelry in the form of gold chains, necklaces, etc. Right? So if you want to donate to Nighthawk and thank her for her service, thank you for doing that. Okay, let's get into the failures. First and foremost, I'm going to tell you my overall thoughts. Okay, so at the 1,000 round mark, I was impressed. When we got to 1,000 rounds, I was like, hey, this gun's running well. It is basically a Gen 3 Glock at the 1,000 round mark, and I was impressed. When we got to the 2,000 round mark, I was still impressed. I was actually, around the 2,000 round mark is when we released a video on Super Bowl Sunday talking about how impressed I actually was with both of the guns, with how they were at that point. Okay, this is the Saber Dagger. And at the 1,000 round mark, or 2,000 round mark, I was actually impressed with both guns and how they were performing and how they were looking. And yeah, so now I'm going to have to tell you guys my thoughts. At 3,000, I was starting to get very skeptical. There was a ton of light primer strikes, I believe around 8 at the 3,000 round mark, and that is when I really started to get worried when we got to that point, okay? And now that we've arrived at the 4,000 round mark, and the gun died at exactly 4,000 rounds, okay? So you can't really plan that. This thing died at exactly 4,000 rounds, and now I am upset. On the drive home, Nighthawk, I was like, man, I'm kind of upset at PSA. She was like, why? You've known that they sell trash products. And I was like, well, I'm upset because I told you guys at the 3,000 round mark, or at the 2,000 round mark, I should say, that I was impressed and that you could go buy one if you wanted to, right? Well, now I have to tell you guys not to do that, because at 4,000 rounds, the gun is dead. Now let's talk about the failure points. I'm going to wipe, okay, so here's it all dirty. I'm going to wipe this thing down while I talk to you about the things that failed. First of all, the slide stop / slide release completely jettisoned itself from the gun. So that is a pretty big deal, right? So this slide stop / slide release completely removed itself from the gun. So that is the first major point of failure. Secondly, another major point of failure is this takedown pin right there. You see it right here where I'm pointing at. This takedown pin is freely moving. It is completely freely moving. If I were to hit my hand very hard with the lower part of this gun, it would fall out. Okay, you can see on this side that it has walked itself completely out to the other side. All right, so that is failure point number 2. Failure point number 3 is the light primer strikes. Okay, light primer strikes. This thing is not effectively popping primers. I don't know if it's a broken firing pin. I don't know if part of the firing pin is broken off. I'm currently disassembling the gun as I talk to you guys. But point number 4 is the firing pin does not effectively pop primers, okay? And there it is all dirty, and I'm about to wipe it down right now. So that is point number 4. Point number 3, and point number 4 is this front sight post. I'll show you guys. Okay, you guys see that? I can move it around. There you go. You can kind of see it moving around. So guess what? That's not supposed to happen. So 4 major flaws, right? Also, I'm seeing extreme excessive wear. I'm going to show you guys right now. Again, if you guys enjoy this content, you need to hit the like button. You need to leave a monetary donation for Nighthawk for editing, because I've been taking up a lot of her time with some of the a lot of the editing and uploading and YouTube stuff. Again, we both work full-time jobs. You know, she works a pretty, let's say, demanding job mentally for the amount of work that she's putting in on the side of this. So if you want to help her out for her hard work, donate with the link. Okay, here we go. I've wiped off some of the excessive carbon, and I'm going to show you guys the wear that I'm talking about. And I'm trying to get all the carbon off of where the firing pin, the bolt face / slide, you know what I'm talking about. Not the bolt face, because it's not a bolt, right? But where the firing pin is, the breech. Okay, here we go. So there is some of the, if you look right here, okay, in this area, that is some of the excessive wear that I'm talking about, okay? That is at 4,000 rounds. Again, that is a lot of wear. All right, I don't see that on my Glock pistols, and it's uneven. You guys see how it's uneven there? So the left side, your left, and this side over here, okay, over here, is not the same. It's extreme compared to that right side wear, okay? So you have a ton of wear happening on the slide that should not be occurring at the 4,000 round mark. So that is the slide, how it looks. There's some more wear you can see right there on the inside. You guys kind of see what I'm talking about here, where the round actually chambers right here. That is a ton of wear as well. And then moving forward. Okay, that's one side of the slide. There's the top. And here's the other side. A lot of wear inside there. You see that, guys? The silver shiny stuff, that is a lot of wear, okay? And there's some cosmetic wear on the exterior, all right? So, not very impressed with the wear on the slide. Let's move on to the barrel. I'll wipe it down. Again, 4 main failure points. The firing pin, okay? The firing pin not popping primers properly, right? Over 17 light primer strikes, so that's a problem. The slide stop completely falling out of the gun, that's a problem. Oh, the last few rounds on the gun, I noticed that it was hitting 6 inches left from the dot, the 507 comp, as well as the loose front sight post. So you see how it's all zeroed up and good to go there, okay? On the last couple of magazines, I noticed that the gun was hitting 6 inches left from both the front sight, or from both the irons, when I was aiming with the irons and aiming with the red dot. And the zero is good with the dot, okay? So accuracy issues near the end as well at the 4,000 round mark. But yeah, tons of issues to note, guys. I'm just trying to get this barrel nice and dry so you guys can see the wear here. I will include all 4,000 rounds at the back end of this video, so expect this video to probably show up like an hour or more worth of footage. So you guys can go watch every single round fired. Unlike most YouTubers on the platform that don't actually shoot the guns, they just tell you that they recommend the gun, okay? So it's not really showing up on camera. Maybe if I hold it against my shirt or something, there is some pretty significant wear happening on this barrel. I'll show you the feed ramp. There you go. There's the feed ramp. Nothing too crazy going on, just some excessive carbon, but that's to be expected happening on the feed ramp there. A little bit of wear there on the top. There's the rifling. All right. The barrel does have some wear. Nothing insane except for right here. There you go. You can kind of see it there. It's showing up. There is some pretty significant wear happening on top. All right. Toby, what do you think?
I'm okay, sorry.
Okay, Night Dog is dead. All right, let's move on to the recoil spring. This thing has no issues to note. All right, nothing to note there. All right, this is where the issues occur, in the lower. So you guys will notice the slide stop / slide release is gone because it is right here, because it fell out of the gun. So there's the slide stop / slide release. Wipe down this thing a little bit. The takedown pin is walking around like crazy. It wants to just fall out of the gun. That I believe is the trigger assembly takedown pin, okay? All the Glock armorers will tell me if I'm wrong. I don't really care. I'm just telling you from an infantryman's perspective of what is going on with the pistol, okay? All right, so yeah, I'll show you guys what's going on here. So the slide release obviously is missing because it is in my hand right here. All right, so it is falling out. The takedown pin right here likes to walk out of the gun, so that's cool. That's a feature. It's not a detriment. That's a feature. They designed it that way. What else? Other than that, nothing really noticeable going on with the actual lower other than those major issues, okay? So, what are my thoughts? I'm not happy. I am not happy with the gun. I'm not happy that it failed. I'm not happy that maybe if even one of you guys went out and purchased this thing, that makes me very upset, okay? Because I don't want you to rely on this thing to defend yourself with and have it fail you, right? So obviously that makes me a little bit upset. Okay, there we go. So obviously that makes me a little bit upset. I have no method of locking the slide to the rear. Still passes a functions test, but there's no slide release, so that's a problem. And the firing pin is not effectively popping primers. Oh, my light broke too. That's cool. Okay. Even the light broke from this test. I'll show you guys that right there. So that's cool. Thank you, Dagger. You removed a major screw from my light during the testing. So I'll show you guys that real quick. Boom. Okay. So what are my thoughts overall? Don't buy one. Don't do it. Because if it's going to die at 4,000 rounds for me, that means it could die at 3,000 for you or 5,000 for you. But somewhere around that area, it is going to fail you. And then you're going to be sitting, you're going to be dead in the street somewhere, and you're going to be blaming me for your gun failing you. And that is not that's not a good practice for me. And I want to be able to sleep at night telling you, I'm just making sure this dot is still tight on the gun. Yep, left screw was good. But yeah, I cannot recommend this thing. I'm disappointed in PSA. I'm disappointed, I'm disappointed overall, okay? So, put the strap protector back on. PSA, if you ever see this, I will be in your DMs here very shortly. I expect you to fix this gun, or just send me another one and I'll shoot a different one, and we can just put this thing on the sideline. But PSA, they don't like to follow through on their promises, so we'll see how that conversation goes with them, right? Technically, I could keep shooting it without a slide stop or a slide release, right? Because it does pass a functions test. So technically, I could keep shooting it, right? However, we're not going to do that. That's crazy, okay? Because if it doesn't have the components of the gun in the gun, then I think it's crazy talk. So I'll be hitting up PSA for them to hopefully make things right. I'm not going to hold my breath on that. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are on the Dagger journey on Tatiana. Leave a respectful eulogy comment for Tatiana down below, and we will write her eulogy. She was a good girl for 4,000 rounds, but she ended up being a dirty girl and failing us, right? Okay, I think that's all my thoughts on Tatiana. Now, moving over to Sabrina. Do you guys want to see a 10,000 round test on this and see it die just like its sister? See Sabrina die just like her sister Tatiana. If you want to see that, comment down below that you're ready to see the burn down video on Sabrina the Saber Dagger. That is going to require some monetary backside support, if you will, okay? I'll definitely need a little bit of help because we've already burned a ton of ammo through Tatiana for her to die. Again, these guns were purchased with my own money. No, this is not my full-time job, so things get pricey, right? Okay, so Tatiana's dead because we killed her, or did she kill herself? What do you think, Nighthawk? Did we kill her, or did she kill herself?
I think we were her 13th reason.
We were her 13th reason, is what Nighthawk says. You want to say anything to him? Unprompted? Here, I can just hold it up to you. What are your thoughts overall? And should they donate money to you so you can have a new expensive necklace?
Hey, Nighthawk likes shiny things, but seriously, I'm not surprised the gun gave out, because I think when we first started this series, I asked you, what is your expectation for a good standard gun of how long you can shoot it until it does break? Because at the end of the day, nothing is invincible, right? Like, things eventually are going to wear and break.
Springs. Yeah, springs and barrel life.
Yeah, and so I kind of asked, like, well, what's a realistic expectation of it? I forget what you said. I think you said 5,000 rounds.
For minor springs. Not for the freaking slide stop to fall out of the gun.
Yeah.
For the firing pin to stop popping primers. For the front sight to come off. Look at this. For the front sight to come off. For the freaking takedown pin that's already walking itself out again. Not for that stuff.
I don't expect anything from PSA.
Oof.
Yeah, I think they're going to give you a hard time or just not do anything. Or they're going to send you, like, a new thing and expect you to be able to gunsmith it back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They've done that. I have receipts, we'll just say, of some stuff that has happened. And, I have receipts. So, yeah, I have receipts from their customer service on other things that have gone sideways. But yeah, guys, comment down below what you want to see next. Comment your thoughts. Like the video. Share it with a buddy. If you want to see Sabrina get the same treatment that Tatiana, here we go, that Tatiana got, well, that's simple. There's a couple things you can do. I've already explained them exclusively to you or extensively to you if you want to help out the channel. Tatiana is dead. She killed herself. The quality control at PSA killed her. And until next time, this is going to be Trench Grenade, your average PSA Dagger torture test enjoyer that your mom said that we have at home, signing out. Cheers. If you want to stick around, right now there will be 4,000 rounds of shooting for you to watch. So have fun. Thanks for being here. Goodbye. Mag number 2 is a Magpul mag. Okay, one missed. Another mag putting here in front of us. For some reason, we were to lose this. Ooh. Okay, that was another Magpul mag. Okay, another. Okay, a bit. We will be good. Sure. Oh. Gloves on at this point. I guess I should tell him. Oh man, that thing is. Oh, it's getting hot. Yeah, just stay behind the 180 from now on, just because of a cook-off, in the event of a cook-off. Woo. Okay, another mag. Here we go. I'm just worried about a cook-off. Not worried, or just being safe. Making sure we're being safe here. Make sure I'm in frame for this other one, in case something does happen. Oh God. Okay, and here. Okay. Okay. Go in, man. A little bit of a clench there. Okay. Okay. Yep. Hot. Oh. For this part. Woo. Oh, this gun's hot. Oh my God. Okay. Woo. Whew. Oh my God. The top, off the top of the gun. Man. Hot, hot. Woo! Finish this up real quick for the shooting. Make sure I'm in frame for the backup. I forgot the crazy concept. These are all Glock OEM. No, one of them is a, I think, no, these are all OEM. Okay. Oh my God, something, I can smell plastic burning or something. Yeah. You smell that?